Alright guys, today's episode is all about delegation. Now I know we all been there as a one-man band doing everything else, but guys, if you are serious about growing your business, then the best way to scale is by delegating tasks to your team. So we're going to be covering things of what you actually should be handling off in order to take your draping business to the next level. Let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of Raising the Bar, which is the #1 event draping podcast on the internet. And as always, I'm your fabulous host, Precious Stevens, aka the Draping Queen, bringing you the ins and outs of the event draping world. Now, guys, here at the Posh Academy, we only believe in dropping gems. So in every episode, we discuss the secrets, the challenges, and the untold stories of event draping. So let's drape it up and dive in. So guys, item #1 is your admin task, right? Starting with admin tasks is your paperwork, the scheduling, the endless back and forth emails. They're really essential, but guess what, guys? They time consuming. Who got time for all that? And running a business. Handing these things off can really free up hours for you to focus on growth and creativity, right? Let's just face it. That is one of the reasons why you decided to get into the business, right? Now, with me, I love being creative in my business. Everything that is attached to creativity, that's the stuff I love doing, right? That's the stuff I want to do. I do not want to be bogged down with handling emails, dealing with funnels, dealing with even social media management, right? But let's just face it. This is the stuff that makes your business. So you still have to have it done, but that does not mean that you are the one to do it. When I am doing all the things that I'm really not supposed to do or not really designed to do, I'm more or less in a frustrated space in my business, right? I'm not really at my happiest. I'm looking at my business as if I ain't signed up for this. But guys, let's just face it. These are the things that need to be done. So I know when you're first getting in, I know when you're first getting started, you're like, I don't have time to delegate that. Or no, not necessarily time. I don't have the money to delegate that. I don't have this to delegate that. And guys, I get it. Because I've been there. And it's more or less like, think of it as you don't want to spend the money to hire team members, or you don't want to spend the money to delegate this or delegate that. But the more that you continuously do it yourself, you're missing out on money because you make money based on your creativity. So if you're not spending time being creative, you're doing all the admin stuff. Where is the ching-ching? Like, how are you generating income? So guys, this is one area, don't skimp on it, because you have to take care of your customers, right? You have to take care of your emails. You have to take care of your admin tasks, because they're the things that make your business run. So definitely, if you can, delegate it. And don't think you got to just delegate it all at one time, because you don't. Start with one task. And I guarantee you guys, once you see how much time you're able to get back by delegating that one thing that you don't like doing, that you're probably not that great at anyway, I guarantee you will kind of get addicted to just putting stuff off your plate, because that ain't really why you got in the business. We are in a creative realm. We're in a creative business, meaning we love to create, we love to innovate, we love to just live in our la-la land and have all the other things kind of managed so that we can operate in that space, because that is the things that we love to do. So start with your admin task, and I guarantee you will see a dramatic change in not only your business growth, but how you feel about your business. That brings us to #2, guys, and this is going to be your social media management. Guys, your online presence is critical. Let's just face it. That is the world that we're facing today, right? But it doesn't have to eat into your creative time. Y'all know I'm super passionate about creativity, and you got to carve out time for that to actually happen. You want to be able to find the right person to manage and really transform your brand's reach and engagement. Reason being is you can't just leave it to anyone, right? Because this is your brand, this is your tone, this is your business culture. And if you have someone else to manage the social media component, this is what they're putting out in the universe, right? So it's remnants of you. So they have to kind of get a grasp of what it is that you're doing, why it is that you're doing it, who you're targeting, all the things. So don't just go get any random person, because baby, they will slide in your DMs all day, every day. Ask me how I know. And they will tell you how they can increase your engagement, how they can do all these things. But that does not mean that they're, one, qualified, and two, they know your business well enough to be able to just take over your social media workload, right? So again, I love kind of just testing things out before I go for a throttle, guys. I test everything because people will sell you a whole song and dance. So you got to test. So do, like, if you're going to outsource or delegate your social media management, just do like a week trial run. But it's up to you as the business owner to really check up and see the kind of quality of work that they're putting out there, right? If I have someone handling my social media, I can easily know if they're effective because one, my analytics will tell me that they're effective. I will have the right people or my target market starting to follow my accounts, right? I will have people that's engaging with my content that is an ideal client rather than I'm a draping queen. Like, I teach draping. It shouldn't be like Tommy of the barbershop commenting on my stuff. It's like a mix match, right? So it's like certain things you want to kind of look for, but I'm trying to tell you, getting to the social media delegation is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of energy because most creatives, such as myself, we talk about it all the time. We really don't like the social media component of it. But guys, you gotta stop hiding in plain sight. There's no way your business is going to thrive in this social media realm if nobody can't find you, right? And that means you can't build your know, like, and trust because you're not showing up in the marketplace because you don't feel like it. Long past the days is that can no longer be the excuse, right? That's not going to work in today's society, in today's world. You guys know, I say it all the time. We live in a microwave world. Everybody wanted pop, 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 pop instantly, right? So you better be top of mind and on people's thread and on people's feed, telling them exactly what you do, why you do it, how you do it, and why they need you. So next up, we have item number 3. Item number 3 is going to be your bookkeeping and your financial management. I'm trying to tell you, you want to make sure you're keeping the finances in check. That's going to be foundational, but it's also complex, guys, and it's detailed work. I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a background in financial management. I may know how to manage, you know, like salaries of $40,000 a year, right? But where we are now, guys, this is something new to you. I know it's very new to me. So I'm not even going to try and play around with it. Do not try and take these affairs into your own hands. I don't care what they're telling you on the internet. They tell you, you could go ahead and do your own stuff. You could go ahead and do all this. All that may sound good until them people come knocking at your door. So leave it up to the professionals. That's their jam. They are trained to stay up on the late, and things change into now, guys, things are changing all the time. They're coming out with so many new laws, so many new rules. You got to have this in compliance. And I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot. But thankfully, if I did not have the financial advisory that I have now, I don't know where I would be. So I'm trying to tell you, it is complex and it is detailed work. And you want to be able to delegate this because it's going to save you from the headaches. And you want to be sure that your money is protected, right? It's protected. You don't have to worry about you owing anyone. You don't have to worry about if you messed it up. If you messed up on your taxes, you don't have to worry about if you missed, or maybe you missed opportunities where you could get tax credits or whatever the case may be. At this point, I am not about to go on the internet and find no videos to teach me how to do my taxes being in the bracket that I am in today. I'm going to leave it to the professionals and let them advise me because I've been working with these guys for quite some time and it has worked out. So don't play with it. This is not an area you want to play with. If you have a financial background, that's totally different. But for most of us that does not, go get yourself a professional. So here we have item number 4, and that's going to be your coordination and your logistics. Now, you don't want to forget about event coordination and the event logistics. I know we get into this thing and we take on all the responsibilities. We wear all the hats, right? We're juggling all the roles. Baby, don't do that. This is going to be where your vision actually comes to life, right? Delegating the logistics lets you focus on the bigger picture, and that's creating a breathtaking event. When we first went on tour or we started first having classes, guys, I just remember I just remember so many things happening, and because I had my hand in everything. I'm doing the logistics, I'm arranging the travel, I'm arranging the venues, I am doing everything. And then nothing is worse than being on event day, or a few days before event day, you realize you don't have something, or you get there on event day and you realize you don't have something, or you left something behind. Guys, I know y'all feel me, right? It's a lot that happens on event day. So you cannot go in there with your cape on, keep thinking you are, saving the world, and only thing you're doing really is drowning yourself, because you're going to be overworked. You're going to be frustrated. 9 times out of 10, when event day come, you can't even celebrate it, right? So I know in my business, I know I cannot have my hand in logistics and in coordination. Even though that is a part of my background, my bigger focus and my bigger area where I light up and I just love the entire event is the connection. And that's the connection I get with my students. That's the connection I get with staff. That's the connection I get with even faculty of the venue. I am a energy person. So if I'm doing all the other things, by the time I show up, my energy is depleted. So I'm like, I don't got time to talk to nobody, because I'm frustrated and I know I still got a job to do. And you never want to show up that way, right? You want to show up with your cup beyond half full, right? That way you're able to pour out and serve, because you guys are in this arena to serve. And you can only do that by making sure that you have enough in your cup where you can pour out for these people. So definitely, guys, don't play around with logistics and coordination. Now, if you are in event planning, because I know some of you guys probably are, that's watching this video, then by all means, that's what you do. But us that's in event design, it's a big difference. That is not what we do. And a lot of you guys are on the fence and y'all straddling both, and you don't understand why you're so frustrated. Because baby, you need to pick a lane. You're either going to be a designer, or you're going to be a planner, or you're going to get paid for both. Don't sit there and let them people overwork you and say, I need you to plan this, but by the way, I need you to make it look pretty. Nope. Pick a lane, which one you want to pay me for. Otherwise, I'm operating in dual roles and I need to be paid in with dual invoices, right? So guys, definitely focus on your zone of genius. Leave the details, the logistics, the coordination, all that stuff up to somebody else, so that you can just show up and be in the best version of yourself that you have. That brings us to our last one, guys, and that is going to be communication. Guys, customer service and client communication is not a joke. Stop playing with it. You want to be able to build strong relationships, and it's also time consuming, right? So if you're working on your business and you're, doing the creative stuff that you should be doing in your business, but you got to check emails, or you got to respond to customer inquiries, that takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of time from what it is that you should be focused on, which is your money generating activities, or the things that's in your business that only you could do. If there's something in my business that only I could do, then that's going to be the first thing I kind of focus on that day, because I can't really delegate it, right? But if there's other stuff that I don't necessarily have to do and is allowing me time to focus on the stuff I need to focus on, I'm going to delegate it. One of those things is client and customer communication. I have a lot of clients. I just have an audience, period. They may not even became a customer yet, right? But they will send emails, they will send DMs. So it's a lot of back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to sit in my phone all day going back and forth. I don't, but it's necessary, right? This is how you build a relationship. This is how you nurture your audience. So it's necessary. So if I don't have time to do it, it still need to be done. So this is definitely an area that I'm going to delegate. And let's just face it, guys. I'm keep it a whole buck and 100 with you guys. When you are in the thing and you're frustrated, you ain't the one that the client need to be talking to anyway. You ain't the one the customer need to be talking to anyway, because what you got going on in your business may not even have nothing to do with them. And you just may not be the person that they need to speak with. So guys, keep all these things in the forefront of, things that you should be delegating, and rank them according to what's the most important and least important, and start getting some of that stuff off your plate, guys. I'm trying to tell you, because delegation is not just about offloading work. It's really about empowering your team and scaling your business. Trust me when I say it's going to be a tough road ahead. The longer you put this off, it's going to make it worse. Now, guys, if you like this video, then smash that that button and subscribe to the best premium draping channel on the internet. But it don't stop there, guys. If you need any help whatsoever and need mentorship for your draping business, then be sure to join our membership for exclusive monthly mentoring. Plus, the first person to sign up tonight gets a free t-shirt. And be on the lookout for next week's episode, guys, because we'll be talking all about automating your business for more efficiency. This is where you can really just go about your day, or you can go on a vacation, all the things while your business still runs and generate money. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And as always, keep hustling and raising that bar. I'm your girl, Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy. Over and out.